The UFC is often remembered for long wars, 5-round battles, and champions who push themselves to exhaustion. Fans talk about cardio, strategy, adjustments, and survival. But sometimes, none of that matters. Sometimes, a fight ends before it even truly begins. No long exchanges. No momentum shifts. No chance to recover. Just a single moment where timing, instinct, and courage collide and history is written in seconds. These are not just knockouts. These are shockwaves. Moments where thousands of hours of training, months of preparation, and entire careers are reduced to a heartbeat. Moments that leave commentators speechless, crowds frozen, and fans around the world asking the same question. Did that really just happen? Today, we count down the top 10 shortest knockouts in UFC history, finishes so fast they feel unreal. From lightning-quick punches to the most famous flying knee ever thrown, these are the moments that prove one truth above all else. In the UFC, it only takes 1 second to change everything. Number 10, Gray Maynard vs. Joe Veras. 8 seconds. Gray Maynard was never known as a reckless fighter. He was built on control, pressure, and relentless wrestling. But on this night, he showed that speed and power could end things just as fast. From the opening bell, Maynard exploded forward. There was no feeling-out process, no slow setup. He threw a powerful punch that landed clean, catching Joe Veras completely off guard. Veras went down immediately. The referee stepped in almost instantly, and just like that, the fight was over in 8 seconds. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't dramatic. But it was brutally efficient. Maynard didn't waste energy or time. He saw the opening and took it. This knockout set the tone for what these moments truly represent: awareness, aggression, and absolute commitment from the very first second. Number 9, James Irvin vs. Houston Alexander. 8 seconds. James Irvin had a reputation for chaos. When he fought, something explosive was almost guaranteed to happen. Against Houston Alexander, he wasted no time delivering exactly that. The fight began, and Irvin charged forward with violent intent. He threw a massive overhand right, not a setup punch, not a probe, a full-force shot designed to end the fight instantly. It landed perfectly. Alexander collapsed before he even knew what hit him. The arena fell into stunned silence. 8 seconds had passed, and the fight was already finished. No scramble, no recovery, no second chance. This knockout showed the raw danger of heavyweight power. When punches carry that much force, precision is almost optional. If you land clean, it's over. Number 8, Terry Edom vs. Shane Nelson. 6 seconds. Speed kills, and Terry Edom proved that better than almost anyone. From the opening bell, Edom stepped forward with confidence. There was no hesitation, no caution. He threw a fast, clean right hand that landed directly on Shane Nelson's chin. Nelson dropped instantly. The referee barely had time to react before stepping in. The fight was waved off at 6 seconds, making it one of the fastest knockouts the UFC had ever seen at the time. What made this moment special wasn't just the speed, it was the calm precision. Edom didn't rush wildly. He simply saw the opening and trusted his timing. 6 seconds. 1 punch. Total control. Number 7, Todd Duffy vs. Tim Hague. 7 seconds. When Todd Duffy entered the UFC, expectations were enormous. His size, speed, and power were terrifying. And against Tim Hague, he showed exactly why. As soon as the fight began, Duffy surged forward like a freight train. He threw a massive right hand with full commitment. The punch landed flush, and Hague went down hard. The impact was violent. The sound alone told the story. 7 seconds into the fight, the referee stepped in to save Hague from further damage. Duffy stood over him, barely breaking a sweat. This knockout wasn't technical or subtle. It was pure aggression and raw force, a reminder that heavyweights don't need time to end a fight. Number 6, Chain Sung Jung vs. Mark Hominick. 7 seconds. Before the nickname became legendary, Chain Sung Jung announced himself in unforgettable fashion. The Korean zombie came forward immediately, throwing a tight right hand that caught Mark Hominick clean. Hominick dropped instantly. The crowd erupted as the referee waved it off at 7 seconds. No build-up, no warning, just instant violence. This moment was the birth of a legend. Jung showed fearlessness, precision, and killer instinct. He didn't wait. He didn't test the waters. He attacked. And in the UFC, that mindset can change your life in seconds. Number 5, Ryan Jimmo vs. Anthony Perosh, 7 seconds. Ryan Jimmo entered the octagon with a plan, and he executed it perfectly. At the opening bell, Jimmo sprinted across the cage. No hesitation, no retreat. He closed distance immediately and fired a powerful right hand. It landed square. Anthony Perosh fell straight to the canvas, unconscious. 7 seconds. What made this knockout unforgettable was the confidence. Jimmo committed fully from the very first step. There was no backup plan, only belief in timing and power. It was risky. It was bold. And it worked perfectly. Number 4, Marcus Davis vs. Charles Bennett, 9 seconds. Marcus Davis wasted absolutely no time making his presence known. From the opening exchange, he threw a clean, straight punch that connected perfectly. Charles Bennett went down instantly, unable to recover. 9 seconds had passed. This knockout was simple, clean, and devastating. No wild exchanges, no chaos, just perfect placement and composure. It proved that the shortest knockouts aren't always about speed alone. Sometimes it's about choosing the exact right shot at the exact right moment. Number 3, Duane Ludwig vs. Jonathan Goulet, 6 seconds. For years, this knockout stood as the official fastest in UFC history. Duane Ludwig wasted no time. As soon as the fight began, he stepped forward and delivered a brutal left hook that landed perfectly on Jonathan Goulet's jaw. Goulet collapsed instantly. 6 seconds. The referee didn't hesitate. The fight was over before most fans had even taken their seats. This knockout became legendary, not just for its speed, but for how clean it was. Perfect technique, perfect timing, perfect execution. For a long time, this was the benchmark, the moment everyone thought could never be beaten. Until it was. Number 2, Jorge Masvidal vs. benaskren, 5 seconds. This is not just a knockout. This is one of the most famous moments in MMA history. Askren entered the fight undefeated, known for relentless wrestling and durability. Many believed Masvidal would struggle to keep the fight standing. Masvidal had other plans. At the opening bell, he sprinted across the octagon with absolute confidence. As Askren lowered his level to shoot for a takedown, Masvidal leapt into the air. The flying knee landed perfectly. Askren collapsed instantly, unconscious before he hit the canvas. 5 seconds. The arena exploded. Commentators screamed. Fans around the world stared in disbelief. This knockout wasn't luck. It was preparation. Masvidal had drilled that knee repeatedly, waiting for the exact moment Askren would shoot. And when it came, history was made. Number 1, Jorge Masvidal vs. benaskren, fastest knockout in UFC history, 5 seconds. No fight before or since has ended faster in the UFC. This moment stands alone. No exchange, no adjustment, no recovery. Just pure instinct, perfect timing, and fearless execution. Masvidal didn't just win a fight, he created an immortal moment. A highlight that will live forever in combat sports history. This knockout redefined what was possible. It showed that even the most dominant grapplers are vulnerable in the opening seconds. That preparation matters. That belief matters. And that sometimes, the smallest window is all you need. These fights remind us that MMA is chaos controlled by skill. Anything can happen. Plans can vanish instantly. Champions can fall in seconds. They also remind us why fans love this sport. Because every time the cage door closes, history is possible. Whether it takes 5 seconds or 5 rounds, the UFC never promises safety, only truth. Some fights are remembered for endurance, others for dominance. But these moments are remembered because they defy expectation. They remind us that time means nothing inside the octagon. That courage beats patience. That instinct beats hesitation. And that in the UFC, all it takes is one moment,